They say time heals all wounds, but what if the wound never really closes? What if love, the very thing that once made you feel alive, becomes the reason you can't breathe?
Her name is Maya Thompson. Brilliant, beautiful, successful. And tonight, her world just collapsed in silence.
Sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is yourself. The night was quiet, too quiet. As Maya Thompson stood by the window, phone pressed against her trembling hand. The sound of rain tapping the glass was the only witness to her breaking heart. She was spent years building her life, a thriving career, a dream home, and a man she believed was her forever. But tonight, forever ended. The truth hit her harder than she imagined. The man she was planning to marry wasn't hers alone. And just like that, everything she built her heart on crumbled. The morning came, as it always does. But light didn't feel like light anymore. Maya sat at her desk staring blankly at her computer. Her lips curled into a practiced smile whenever someone passed by, but her eyes told a different story. She had mastered the art of pretending to focus, pretending to laugh, pretending to be fine. But pretending to be fine doesn't heal what's broken inside. She remembered when love felt easy. When Derek's laugh made the world stand still, their love story began like a movie. Sunshine, laughter, endless possibilities. But fairy tales fade when the truth walks in. That night, she didn't just lose a man. She lost her belief in love itself. Loneliness doesn't always come from being alone. Sometimes it's from remembering what used to be.
She tried to sleep, but the silence screamed. She tried to pray, but the words broke before they reached her lips.
Then came a message from Tasha, her best friend and lifeline. And in those few words, something inside her shifted. Sometimes healing begins in the presence of someone who just listens. Tasha's words were gentle, but they carried weight. For the first time in months, Maya felt seen. Not as someone broken, but as someone becoming whole again. The morning she decided to stop surviving and start living felt different. Every healing begins with one decision, the choice to rise. She didn't wait for closure anymore. She created it. Months later, she stood on a stage, confident and composed. Not as someone's fiancé, but as her own woman. As she was presenting, a young man named Jordan in the audience was looking at her. After the session, he approached her. His smile was kind, his words genuine. She smiled, not because she was fallen, but because she finally knew she could stand alone. The same evening at the farm market, Maya was there shopping for vegetables. Guess who was there as well? Just as she was picking fruit, some were about to fall, and Jordan was right there on time giving helping hands. Maya looked up. Who was there? Jordan. And Maya said, "Wow, you again." 2 times in a single day, they became friends, and one thing led to the other. The past is not a prison, it's a teacher. And when you finally learn its lesson, you walk into the future free. She realized that letting go wasn't losing love. It was making space for love that stays. So, if your heart is still healing, remember, don't let yesterday's pain block tomorrow's love. There's something sacred about the moment you realize that your heart doesn't ache anymore. Maya thought she'd never feel peace again. But healing has a quiet way of arriving. not in grand gestures, but in small, steady moments of grace. The past didn't disappear. It just stopped holding her hostage. Because sometimes letting go isn't about forgetting the story, it's about learning to turn the page.
Love doesn't always return in the same form it left. Sometimes it comes back wiser, softer. Sometimes it comes back as you.
If you've ever been broken, remember this: you are not what you lost. You are what you found in the healing. Maya Thompson did not give up. You too must not give up. The best is yet to come. Wait for it. You are a product of purpose, grace, and destiny. If Maya's story touched your heart, stay with us for the next journey. Stories of love, resilience, and the courage to believe again. You are single, strong, and ready.